Hey everybody, thanks in advance for watching. Firstly, apologising for the camera angle. I'm in an Airbnb in Nottingham. I'll show you it actually. I'm in an Airbnb in Nottingham. If you watched my other video and you saw that I had a free upgrade in the hotel in London, I think an upgrade in this room is heating. Just there. But it's clean and it's lovely and it's done the job and I've slept very well. But I'm having to place my camera awkwardly on my suitcase. So if you see me checking my watch, it's just so that I can see that you can see me, which I think you can. Yeah, awesome. So this video is all about holding on to negative emotions. Now, it was going to be about something completely different, but I actually saw a post on a certain social media platform last night, and somebody had gone through the effort of creating, I'm going to call it a meme, I presume that's what you call it. You know, when I've shared them a couple of times and you put I share like positive, empowering quotes on them, or I try to. This person had gone through the effort, and I'm 99.9% sure they'd created it themselves. They'd gone through the effort of creating one that, one, represented quite a negative emotion, and two, called somebody out for an action, and without actually naming them. And it just got me thinking, that person who'd created that meme, how much negative emotion had they been holding on to for it to drive them to create a meme and then post it? And I think even one of the hashtags was it a hashtag, or someone commented saying, just going to leave this here. You're putting it there for a purpose, which is fine, and I'm not criticising that person for doing it. But in my eyes, if you're holding on to a negative emotion like anger, which I presume that person was, I see that as you choosing to suffer. I'm not saying that we should never feel angry or never feel anxious or never feel frustrated. That's normal. But you have to see it as a kind of two-step process. So it's normal to instantly get angry about something or to have an instant emotional response to something. That's normal. That's your amygdala. That's the limbic part of your brain having an emotional response to something. That is normal. Everybody has it. But then once that fades, and you're still feeling angry, that is you choosing really to suffer. Instead of noticing the negative emotion, allowing it to be there, acknowledging it and letting it go, you're using your thought patterns to almost increase that emotion and extend it over long periods of time. I've even had somebody say to me, why don't you get more pissed off? It feels good to be pissed off. And that can't be farther from the truth. It's actually a proven scientific fact. Give it a Google. If you're angry for a certain period of time in your day, it can suppress your immune system for 5 hours. So effectively, you're making yourself a bit ill by hanging on to negative emotions. Or if not ill, you're making yourself more susceptible to being ill. So my advice would be, if you feel like you're holding on to a negative emotion, and that's not wrong to do that. I'm not criticising anyone who's doing that at all. Because we all do it. We've all had situations that we've found it hard to let go of. Believe me, I've had a massive amount of my own share. And it's not always easy to let go. And sometimes you don't notice that you're holding on to an emotion. But if you have noticed, I would say just let it go. And saying let it go sounds super easy. But what I mean by letting go is to acknowledge that it's there. And acknowledge, okay, so for example, we'll use Ross. If you've seen Friends, you know when someone eats his sandwich, the Moist Maker sandwich that Monica made him. Okay, so when Ross first realised someone had eaten it, anger. Real anger. And that's fine. If someone ate my sandwich, I'd be a little bit pissed. That's acceptable. But then by holding on to that and getting more and more frustrated, Ross got more and more angry, got more and more upset, and ended up getting signed off work because he got so angry. Whereas if he'd have just acknowledged that emotion, accepted, okay, someone's eating my sandwich, never mind, it's fine. Now, I'm not saying everything's as easy as that, but acknowledge that by continuing the thought pattern that someone's eating my sandwich, how dare they, it's not fair, it was mine, almost slipping into victim mode, you're actually suffering yourself. When you could just change that and be like, okay, someone's eating my sandwich, that's quite annoying, never mind, these things happen. And by acknowledging it, you're letting it go, you're aware of it. And then by just keeping track of your thought patterns, that's you letting go. So that would be my advice. If you feel like you're holding on to a negative emotion, maybe sit down, have a think about it, have a think about how your thoughts are almost accentuating, is that the right word? Making it worse, pretty much. How your thought patterns are possibly making it worse, and then change them. So I hope that helps. Yeah, I do tend to go off on a tangent when it comes to people holding on to emotions, so please give me a message if you want any clarity on anything I've said. I hope you're all having a lovely day. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Oh, and feel free to like and share this video, and like and share the Facebook page. I really, really appreciate it. And have a lovely day.